Wait for our team.
Alright guys, it's Dave Reed from Nordot Gaming. I've got some natural selection 2 footage for you. It's going to be a form of tutorial style video. If you hit the link on the title page here, you'll get the Steam store link. It's about £20 at the moment, so hit our link in the bottom corner to subscribe to Nordot Gaming. Really help us out. So, this is a game that I picked up Steam store over Christmas for 20 quid. It's quite an interesting game, certainly. Of course, first of all, shout out to Ligora, who was commanding in this game. He helped me sort out how to play the game and everything for this first video. But yeah, he certainly showed the importance of having a good commander in this game. It really helps you out. You can see here we are in elevator transfer, and he's getting us to build some stuff. So we're still stuck here building, so what I built just then was the sentry batteries, and you can see on my right there the power node which you need to put up, and the aliens can destroy. You put them up in the buildings and they'll keep the power up, and you need that to put any buildings down at all. What I built just then was the resource tower or extractor, which you use to gain resources for your team and also for yourself to actually buy the stuff that your commander gives you. So once I got this armory up here that I'm just building, that the commander's just placed down, you'll see in the menu, oh no, I haven't gone in it, but so there are various weapons you can buy from the armory, such as shotguns, grenades, but most importantly I believe the welder, which allows you to repair buildings and build more quickly. So as I head around this corner here, I can hear them. You can hear the pitter-patter of the alien feet as they come around. So you want to sit back, because you're being a marine. You're better at range. And there were a lot of them coming around that corner, so wasn't much chance I had. But you'll see when I spawn in here. So the way the spawning system works is you have these infantry portals, which I just spawned on there. And you need to build a few of them because everyone spawns onto them and they can only spawn on one that's free. What I'm building here now is a phase gate that allows me to move from one place to another more quickly. I don't actually show it here because I didn't know what it was, so I kind of ran off. But I just ran across towards, yeah, you can hear the commander now sending me back to help him build. But so yeah, some basic game mechanics. When you're playing this game, you'll notice that when you're moving forwards or left and right, you move a lot quicker than if you try and move backwards. If you try and backtrack as a marine, it's much slower to do. So you want to try and make sure you're moving left and right if you're trying to dodge attacks. Also, you can see in the top left the mini-map. That will show enemies as little red dots. And anything that's getting under attack will flash red and white. And then of course this map I've got up now helps you to travel around, and the white line you saw on there is the phase gate. Fortunately, as you can see here, you've got the red circle around here on the minimap showing that it's being attacked by a skulk, as that was. So we've got the we've saved here, so we're going to push back up to elevator transfer. I can't remember what this area is called. It says in the top right corner. Oh, observation. That's what it is. So, you need to make sure you push up as a group and work together with your team and especially your commander, or you're going to really suffer in this game. It's a very difficult game to play if you're not going to do that. So just while I deal with these skulks here. I think we're going to push up any time at some point soon. But so yeah, so the commander is very important. You can see there the menu there. So you've got mines, and what I bought there was the welder. Unfortunately, I didn't know that it builds quicker as I do now. But so if you want if you want to actually get this game, it's £20 on the Steam store. Link will be in the description, and I'm sure annotated on at some point. But I feel it's certainly a game worth getting. So at the start of the game, what happens is you spawn in as either Marines or aliens, and you get put into a team. Once you join your team, each team has to get a commander who will dictate how you guys push up and everything, and is an incredibly crucial part to this game. Without a decent commander, you have a real problem. I'll probably bring out some commander footage later on, as soon as I've recorded some. So we're trying to push up into, I can't remember what this area is called again, but there's a lot of them, as you can see on the mini-map. And that wall there, in green, that's bile placed down by the, I can't remember what they're called now actually, by the gorges even. They are the builders of the alien team. What I'm doing right here now, I'm repairing the armour of my allies, which is important because the armour actually counts as 2 health. So, and the commander can upgrade it, as you can see on the right hand side. We've got armour level 1 at the moment. There's also weapon level 1, and it goes all the way up to level 3 for both. And they're important to get. Now what's happening here is we were going to get teleported back to base by the distress beacon on the observatory in base. It was just the one skulk, as it turned out. You can see in orange on the map down at the bottom. But what happened was the alien took out the power, whereas normally we would all have been teleported all the way back again. Now this creature in front of me flying about, which I'm about to take out, is called a lurk. They are really annoying. They fly about and they can fire these spikes at you, and they have quite a bit of health. They're difficult to control, I find. But as you can see, I took them out with relative ease, so it's not too much of a problem.
Can someone from my elevator go to repair?
So I'm just about to follow the orders and head across to repair. Unfortunately, this being my first ever game on this map, I had no idea where repair was or how to get there. And now I'm trying to figure out how to voice chat. So to actually voice chat, you hit Alt and then talk. And I'm still not talking to him. Anyway, there we go. So you can see, when you press C, you bring up the main map, and that's the easiest way to actually move about in this game, to find your way. Otherwise, you can easily get lost. It's a very big map for most of these. So this red area is because the power's been turned off. We've got it fixed again now. But when the power's off, none of the buildings work. And you can't see very well. All the lights have gone and everything else. So it's important to get the power up and everywhere. Now this green goo is created by these cysts, the orange things on the floor there, right in front of me. And they're put down by the alien commander, and it's the only place that the aliens can build on. Sometimes they glitch underneath the floor a bit, but you can still get them. So just coming up to this next bit here, pushing into what's it called? Oh yes, ore processing. So I haven't played this map in quite a while since. I normally play docking or something, or Eclipse. So we're pushing into ore processing. Now the alien hive is in fact in warehouses, which is just around the corner from there. So what the commander did just then, you could see on the floor, he'd put down some health packs to help us out. He'd put down health packs and ammo packs for one team resource. And he could also put down jet packs and the like once we unlock them in the main base or around the prototype building or armories. More on that a bit later, I think, because I don't think it happens this round. But it's a very important thing to do. That's the med pack right there. Because often, when it gets late in the game, people don't have as many resources because they've spent it on a dual gun exosuit and they can't pay for any more. So the commander can put down a jetpack or a shotgun or a grenade launcher and he can really help you out a lot with that. So we've just been pushed out of ore processing, and there's no one really across at repair room. So I believe I'm going to phase there now. Oh no, we're getting pushed from the tunnels, I see. So of course there are other things you do to help yourself, to help the team out. So as the commander, you have to, the main important thing you can do is, at the very start, you need to get the extractors up very quickly. These things right here. You build them on these points. You can see on the floor there's a little circle. As I just take out this other skulk who thinks he can sneak by. But so you need to make sure you get those extractors up very quickly, or it's going to ruin it for the rest of the team, because they just can't get anything at all, and neither can the commander. So yeah, and you need to also make sure, as I get murdered brutally by a skulk, you need to make sure that you push up as a group, and you push out at the start. You push out straight at the start, and you go all the way across both ways, and make sure you capture as many resource points as you can. So as I'm trying to find the skulk again. I think he's been pushed out, but so you want to just keep pushing up both ways until you run into resistance. And often what will happen is the aliens will try and push one way all on their own, like all together, push one way and rush the enemy base, the marine base. But obviously you don't want that to happen, because that will ruin you straight off the bat. I've played a lot of matches where the game has simply ended when we've been rushed. So yeah, we're gonna make sure we deal with all processing now. But if that does happen, if you do get rushed from one side, then it's very easy to actually take the rest of the points, because all you need are one or two people just pushing the other way. As long as they stick together, you can get the RTs up the other side and easily take out any resistance. But the main issue is that first rush can always mess you up, especially if you don't push evenly to start with. So there are various buildings that the commander can build. You've got observatories, which he puts down, and they show you the area around, what's in the area around. The sentry battery, just up there, which allows them to build sentries around it, powers the sentries, and will just hold up any aliens trying to come up. They're not very good for actually taking out aliens, but they're good for stopping them coming around corners and stuff. Then of course there are the phase gates and the prototype labs. Yeah, I'm just a bit shocked here, because somehow in this first ever game I actually came out top for some reason. Don't know how, but so I can hear them coming. You can hear the pitter-patter again. So they're clearly coming from south tunnels again. I push out that way to try and stop them again. So what he's building there, the commander, on the left side, just there, in blue, he's building the prototype lab, which allows you to get exosuits and jetpacks. However, you can only get those when you're playing as when you've built an advanced armory. So I'm just going to go finish building there, and then I think I'm going to end it here. So yeah, I'm going to end the video here, and so make sure you check out the game. I'll be bringing up part 2 of this probably next week, and yeah, stay safe out there, guys.